Hi, today I'll be sharing my top 10 tips for this game. Now these are not in any order, just wrote them down, gonna get to it. If you hold the quick swap weapon, you will switch to the knife. And with the knife out, you can run a lot faster. Point being, you can run faster with lighter weapons than heavier weapons. So, if you ever need to leave a situation and return or get in cover, just pull out your knife and run. If you're just straight trying to evade, just break out your knife or break out a shotgun or one of the light machine guns for your run. Second up, we have the slide, which is not told anywhere in the game, yet it is a useful tool, especially when you are trying to escape out of a situation. At any point of a run, once you have initiated the run animation, you can slide by hitting B. And you got a good distance on the slide and have control of the slide. You don't have, it's not really full control, but you have a good deal of control during the slide animation. So it can be very useful, and it also can be fun to use sometimes. Next we have expanding the mini-map. Another thing they don't tell you about, but if you stand still for a solid 2 seconds, it's about 2 to 3 seconds, your mini-map will expand. Very useful in locating items, especially if you're going for collectibles, or you're trying to figure out which way to get to the objective, what parts actually have a path that you can go down and what paths do not. Next we have 2 upgrades that can immensely help you. One is the heavy weapon storage. Now this lets you store 4 different guns. There are 4 heavy weapons that you can get. And once you have heavy weapon storage, once you have picked up that gun, the next time you pick up that heavy weapon, it is in your storage. You can equip it whenever you want, and you can upgrade it. So overall, that could be one of the best. It is one of the best perks. Second one is the mind upgrade for the secrets and or the collectibles. What it's actually called, but this one right here, secrets collector. Not only does it tell you all the secrets, but it tells you where all the coin chests are. So this alone will get you a ton of money. It will tell you where every coin chest is, and there is one thing to note. You should keep an eye out for the arrow up or below or no arrow. Arrow above means the item is at a higher elevation than you currently are. Item below means it's at a lower elevation. No arrow means you should be looking something pretty much at eye level. Next up, we have, this one is only applicable once you reach the catacombs, but it's accept all daily and weekly missions. There's really no downside to not taking 3 seconds out after when you're near her and accepting all the missions, because if you do complete any of them, you get more coin and you get more XP. So if you don't have them accepted, you don't have the potential to get it. So you might as well accept it. And if you get them, I mean, I go out of my way to get them, but I recommend doing that too. But yeah, accept all daily and weekly missions. Next we have take advantage of the pep feature. Not only should you use this when you need during a fight, but you have infinite uses. So you should heal up after every fight is done. If you want to search for supplies, which is great, I do it all the time, do so, but hit the pep button first if you're not already at max health and armor, and hit it at the end of your search if you still need a little bit more, and that will help you be prepared into your next engagement. Next up we have don't overlook the machine pistol. It's actually really good in the beginning of the game when you run low of ammo, especially with the drum upgrade and the dual wheel. It can tear through a lot of enemies. later in the game when you get an ability, which I won't spoil, it is your sidearm. So you have the choice of the standard pistol or the machine pistol as your sidearm. And I highly recommend using the machine pistol unless you run out of ammo. Next up, we have the full armor, full health, and the get up peps. 3 peps I highly recommend getting. The top choice being full armor, second being full health, and third is get up, which is really sweet if you're playing with a partner or you're playing on harder difficulties. This allows you, especially on boss fights too, it allows you to get your partner up. If you're in range of using the pep, all you have to do is... Okay, let me restart that. If you're in range of your partner where you could use the pep signal and they go down, you can just hit the pep signal and they get up, which is pretty cool. Next up, we have, if you get stuck in your game, you can join somebody else's game and get character power-up points by helping them complete missions. Now, not only are you going to get character power-up points when they complete the missions and get credit for them themselves, but you will also get the level of coin and XP that they do in their game. Now, it's relative to their level because it's the enemy's level, so you will get their XP and their coin, but that is still good, especially if you're playing with a higher level. You can always stack... Oh, no, next up. You can always stack all non-heavy gun ammo, knives, and grenades in the firing range once you've unlocked the catacombs. If you die, you start with the ammo you died with, and if you died in a hell of a firefight, which it may suck, but it may be best to return to the catacombs and fill up ammo and retry. Chances are, if you really depleted your ammo and it was a hard fight, the fight didn't get easier. So you can give it a second go. I really wouldn't give it a third go though. At that point, I would just restock. And that is my 10 tips for this game. I hope they help.